Imagine this. The year is 2005. The Alfa Romeo 156, once the pride of Milan, has faded into memory. Critics laughed, fans wept, and the world said Italy will never reclaim the sports sedan crown. But fast forward to 2026, and out of nowhere, Alfa Romeo has done the unthinkable. They've resurrected the legend. They've given us the 156 Lascera. And let me tell you, this isn't just a car. It's a defiant middle finger to everyone who said Italian passion had died. But here's the twist. While everyone is calling it the greatest comeback of the decade, there's one hidden flaw. And depending on who you are, it could completely change the way you see this car. Stay with me, because by the end of this video, you'll know exactly why the 156 Lascera might be the best Alfa Romeo of the modern era, or the most frustrating. And hey, if you're the kind of person who craves the real story behind cars, not the brochure fluff, hit subscribe. If you're the kind of person who craves the real story behind cars, not the brochure fluff, hit subscribe right now. This channel is where the myths get broken, the truths get revealed, and the cars get judged exactly as they should. Let's start with the outside. The 2026 156 Lascera doesn't just wear Italian style, it bleeds it. Look at that front fascia. The classic Scudetto grille, sharper and more aggressive than ever, framed by blade-like LED matrix headlights that seem to stare right into your soul. The proportions are bold. Long hood, short overhangs, rear haunches sculpted like a sprinter's legs about to explode off the line. And those 21-inch turbine wheels? They don't roll. They slice the air like a chef's knife through prosciutto. Every angle screams speed. Every curve whispers elegance. This isn't just design, it's theater. It's Alfa Romeo reminding the world, we don't follow trends, we create them. Slide inside and the Lascera hits you with. Slide inside and the Lascera hits you with that unmistakable Alfa touch. This isn't a sterile Germanic cockpit. It's pure Italian emotion wrapped in craftsmanship. Hand-stitched leather, Alcantara on the dash, aluminum accents cold to the touch. Even the start button is mounted directly on the steering wheel. Because why waste time when your pulse is racing? The seats hug you like they know you personally. Ambient lighting glows with a warm, subtle red. Never gimmicky, always passionate. And then there's the tech suite. A 14-inch curved display that feels more Milan fashion show than driver's manual. Wireless CarPlay, Android Auto, and a Harman Kardon sound system tuned to make Pavarotti sound like he's riding shotgun. But Alfa didn't forget soul. Buried in the interface are Easter eggs, Italian quotes, racing heritage animations that remind you this isn't just a machine. It's culture on wheels. Now, passion is great, but numbers matter. So here's what you need to know. Now, passion is great, but numbers matter. So here's what you need to know. Under the hood, a 3.0-liter twin-turbo V6 delivering 505 horsepower and 479 pound-feet of torque. Translation, 0 to 60 in just 3.6 seconds. That's not just quick, that's Ferrari DNA quick. Because yes, this engine shares bloodlines with Maranello. Top speed, 191 miles per hour, but it's not just about brute force. The Lascera's adaptive suspension and rear-wheel steering make it handle like it's glued to the road. Imagine carving through switchbacks in the Dolomites with a chassis that reads your mind before you turn the wheel. Now, don't expect Prius numbers, but you'll get about 24 mpg combined thanks to mild hybrid assistance that smooths stop-start traffic. It's efficiency with just enough conscience to keep your wallet, and maybe the planet, a little happier. Size-wise, it's the sweet spot. 190 inches long, enough to give you presence without feeling like a yacht. Rear seats fit to adult. Size-wise, it's the sweet spot. 190 inches long, enough to give you presence without feeling like a yacht. Rear seats fit 2 adults comfortably, and the trunk swallows a weekend's worth of luggage. Translation, this isn't just a toy, it's a daily driver. If your daily commute deserves drama. Safety, 5-star crash ratings across the board. Full suite of driver aids, adaptive cruise, lane centering, automatic braking. And Alfa finally stepped up with a 5-year, 60,000-mile warranty. Because let's be real, reliability jokes have haunted them for years. This time, they're putting their money where their mouth is. But here's the part nobody wants to talk about. For all its beauty, for all its performance, the Lascera has one Achilles heel, and it's not the warranty, it's the price. Starting at just under $78,000, this car costs more than its German rivals. Yes, you're buying passion. Yes, you're buying exclusivity. But you're also paying a premium for that Italian bad. Starting at just under $78,000, this car costs more than its German rivals. Yes, you're buying passion. Yes, you're buying exclusivity. But you're also paying a premium for that Italian badge. And while die-hard fans won't blink, the average buyer might think twice when a BMW M3 offers similar numbers for less. So the flaw isn't mechanical, it's psychological. It's about whether you think Italian soul is worth the stretch. And that brings us to the battlefield. The Lascera's main rival, the BMW M3 competition. The M3 has the brand trust, the resale value, and the dealer network. But what it doesn't have is that intangible spark, the kind of emotional pull that makes strangers turn their heads on the stratum. Market-wise, Alfa is playing a bold game. Sedans are dying. SUVs dominate. But if this gamble works, if the Lascera revives interest in the sports sedan, it could be the start of Alfa's second golden age. And if it fails, well, it might be the last chapter we ever see for cars like this. So here's the verdict. The 2026 Alfa Romeo 156 Lascera is pure Italian theater, a comeback nobody expected, delivered with passion, speed, and passion, and design that dares you not to stare. Its only flaw? That price tag. For some, it'll sting. For others, it'll be proof they own something rare. But what about you? Would you pay more for a car that makes your heart race, or stick with the logical, safer choice? Drop your answer in the comments, because I guarantee this debate isn't over. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and join me next week when we dive into another legend making its return. The one SUV that might finally beat Porsche at its own game. You won't want to miss it.